Hi, this is Yvonne Ridley, the diplomatic editor of WTX News, with another book review. This one is quite old, and it was written by George Orwell. No, it's not 1984, although, just as an aside, I did visit the Isle of Jura in 1984. And walked right across the island to see Orwell's cottage from where he wrote the book. You can't reach it in a normal vehicle, and it was a really hot day in August, and I remember quite a difficult walk to the cottage. And apparently in 1946, the Observer editor David Astor had lent the cottage to Orwell to write 1984. I don't think it was a particularly happy time for him. He was close to death, and he had so much pressure under him. But anyway, the book that I'm recommending, written by George Orwell, is Down and Out in Paris and London. And it's a really compelling tale, a rather vivid memoir of his time when he was desperately poor and destitute, and the only way that he survived that period was through moving around in this underworld of poverty. In fact, you know, it's a bit like a book that I reviewed earlier, Darren McGarvey, on his poverty safari. You can draw parallels between the two, and Orwell was a struggling writer in his 20s when he immersed himself, not willingly, in this world of poverty and squalor. When he wasn't sleeping rough, he was kipping down in bug-infested hostels and doss houses to try and put bread in his mouth. He worked as a dishwasher in some of the Parisian hotels and was living on scraps of food. And even, you know, picking up cigarette butts from the street and collecting them to smoke. It is a very compelling tale. The sad thing, I guess, about it is, has society really moved on since then? Again, going back to Poverty Safari, the answer is no. But Orwell, like McGarvey, put a human face on poverty. And I really want you to think about that, because not only did he find his voice as a writer for Down and Out in Paris and London, the next time you think, or the next time you're sitting in a cafe and you see somebody putting their hand into a waste bin or holding out their hand to beg for money, that could have been George Orwell a few years ago. So be kind, show some compassion, and help out that person mired in poverty who does need help. So, if you're a fan of Orwell's and you haven't read it yet, Down and Out in Paris and London. You can get it off the internet at second-hand bookshops, on eBay, for a few pennies, and it really is worth a read.